Hello, good morning. I hope this is a beautiful morning to you. It is a nice one to me. The week has just started and looking forward to a super great week. This morning, I just want to speak something very briefly, and I want to speak about choosing who you listen to. This week, I want to encourage somebody. You have to be very intentional on who you listen to. Be very choosy on who you listen to. What are they saying to you? Is it something to build you? Is it something to push you forward? Because at times we listen to people who tell us things that make us stuck in one position. We listen to people who make us retrogress instead of progressing. We listen to people who give us reports that are not favorable to us. So you end up getting stuck. We listen to people who are always pumping us with negativity. Oh, the government is failing in this. Oh, the economy is bad. Oh, this and that is not working. Oh, now you know so and so. Oh, me, I don't like this and that. Oh, me, I hate so, and they really pump you with so much negativity. And every time you speak to them, you feel energy has been drained out of you. You have no energy to keep pushing. This morning, I want to encourage you, be intentional. Who do you listen to? The people you listen to at times determine the direction that you take. You could be very, very intentional about doing something, and you know that something is going to add a lot of value to your life. You're very convinced about it, and you just tell people, by the way, I want to do this and this, I'm planning this, and they will tell you, oh, stop dreaming about it. You're going to school at this age. Don't. College is not for you. Stop it. Stop advancing. Stop doing this business. I tried it, it failed. So and so tried it, it failed. And they just, within no minute, about what you had really intended to do. And sometimes these are people who matter to us. They are our friends, they are our relatives, at times they're even our loved one, our spouses. But I want you to have something in your mind that can help you filter what you hear from other people. Hearing has a way it interferes with the decisions that we make. If the Bible says that faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. So that if the Bible can recognize that you gain faith because you've heard, you hear, that means there's a lot that hearing contributes into our lives. This day, can you be very intentional? Can you filter what you hear? Can you even just stay away from people that if you sit down to listen to them, they'll just speak gossip, they'll just complain, they'll just talk negativity, they'll just belittle other people in your hearing. Just be intentional. Run away from such. Be intentional about what you hear. Be very, very intentional about what you hear in your ears. Safeguard your ears, because what you hear and goes inside of you, with time, now or sooner, it will bear fruits. What kind of fruits will it bear? For me personally, I'm very intentional. If I realize I'm staying around you and what I'm hearing from you is not building me up, I start intentionally building a strategy to keep off you. And I assume you never existed. I assume that you are not in my world, because I don't need to stay around somebody who is speaking and saying things that are making me feel drained. So for me, it's a strategy I've always engaged every day of my life. And there are people that I intentionally block out of my life. I intentionally block out of my mind. Why? I don't want you to interfere with my day. I don't want to interfere with what I'm planning. I don't want you to interfere with my energy and my positivity and my progress plans. I don't want. So as First Lady Glado, me, I'm very intentional. You won't speak anything and I take it. And if I have no choice but to stay where you are speaking those things, I will listen, filter them out. Sometimes I would say, oh, okay. But actually it's coming from one ear and going out. If you tell me to repeat what you said, I won't, because my mind have just detected this is not what I need to hear. So What you hear determines the direction you take. Be intentional on what you listen to. Don't let your ears to be a trash where people come and trash all they want to speak to. Hey, niko na udaku, wacha nikwambie kitu. No, for me it's a no. For me, it's a no. Speak things that will build me. Speak things that will propel me to go further. Speak things that will push me forward. Speak things that will edify me. Speak things that will make me feel encouraged. Speak things that will make me feel like you're giving me wings to fly. Speak things that are adding value to me. So for me, I'm very intentional. What do I listen to? So this morning, I want you to be very intentional. From today, start filtering. From today, start choosing. What do you listen to? What are you listening to? And try to also undo things you have had in the past and they're still holding you back. Let me tell you, at times people say things that make us feel like, oh God, I add up to nothing. I am no good. I am of no value. I'm very insignificant. And this, because they have been spoken, what you can do now is just try to put yourself together and intentionally saying, I'm forgetting about all that. I want to assume it's not me they spoke about. It's not me they called a failure. It's not me they called a drunkard. It's not me they called a perpetual comer maybe to work. It's not me they described in that negative way. It's not me they called a horrible husband. It's not me they called a horrible wife. It's not me they called pathetic. It's not me they said I cannot perform. Block it. Intentionally say, that is not me. And now start listening to positivity. And one strategy that have really contributed so much into my life is that every morning when you wake up, what do you listen to? Every morning when you wake up, what do you listen to? For me, I have a strategy. I usually wake up in the morning. I can either go to the YouTube, look for a very good stuff to listen to, something that will edify to. It could be maybe a preaching. It could be either a talk. YouTube has got very nice materials at times. Listen to the positive things. Kickstart your day on a positive note, and it will build up the energy for the whole day. Be very intentional. What do you listen to? Don't let your ears be a dustbin for everybody to trash everything. For me, don't come to me with udaku. For me, don't come to me with things that are not adding value to me. For me, don't come to me spending 90% of my time telling me so and so. So no, I need somebody who will speak value to my ears. My ears are not a dustbin. My ears are not something to you come and trash all the trash that you have. No. And my ears are for listening things that are valuable, things that are inspirational, things that are motivational. Why? Because what will go inside of me will determine the direction I'll take. It will either put the energy in me or drain the energy out of me. Trust you me, I give no one the privilege to drain the energy out of me. So when I realize that your talk is a talk of draining me, unapologetically, I just move away from you. Slowly, I move away from you because I don't need negativity. I don't need energy drainers in my ears. I love you guys. I know you are smart people, and I know you are going to be very intentional about what you hear, because what you hear will contribute to who you become, will contribute to the direction that you take. I love you. I'm just passionate to keep giving small tips to helping you become a brand. Me, I want people to become a brand. Like the way you say a certain brand and you love it. Me, I want you to become like that brand. Be an irresistible brand called you. Me as First Lady Glado, I want to be a brand on my own. I'm a brand on my own, and I want people to just love this brand called First Lady Glado. You can become a brand. I love you guys. I really love you, and I wish you a very nice day. And I'm looking forward to meeting super brands outside there, because you're one. You have to be an irresistible brand, a brand that everybody is looking up to a brand that is highly sought after by everybody in the market. Love you guys. Have a lovely day. Bye. See you in our next session. Bye.